Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Today we'll be talking about stacks. We'll talk about what are stacks. We will talk about common operations on a stack, and finally we'll talk about how to implement a stack. Now let's understand what is a stack. Stack is a linear data structure. It follows the principle of last in, first out, which we also call as LIFO. What does that mean is that the last element entered into this data structure, entered into stack, will be the first one to get removed. For example, we have this stack and we enter 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we enter one more element, let's say 5, into this stack. So it will become 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This will be our stack. And if we have to remove any element, so if let's suppose we call a function remove on this stack, then the 5 will be the element that will be removed from the stack. So this will be the element, and our final stack will be 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5 will be removed from the stack. So this is how the stack works. Now let's come on to what are the basic operations of a stack. So first is push. Basically it means adding an element to the stack. So if the stack is 3, 2, 1, if we add another element, let's say 4, it will become 4, 3, 2, 1. So it means push. The next is pop. It means removing an element from the stack. So we have 4, 3, 2, 1. If we remove an element, it will be 3, 2, 1, and the returned element will be 4. The next is empty. So as the name suggests, it checks whether the stack is empty or not, and it returns a boolean. So this returns the type of data structure. For example, if it is a node based push, it takes a argument, basically the data that needs to be inserted, and it's a boolean, is empty is boolean. The next operation is top. Basically it returns the top element. So let's suppose we have stack as 4, 3, 2, 1. If we call top on this, we will get the element as 4. So the return type of this function is the actual node type. So these are the 4 basic operations on a stack: push, pop, is empty, and top. Now let's see how to implement a stack. Now to implement a stack, there are 2 ways. Either we can use a linked list to implement, or we can use arrays. Now both of these has their own pros and cons. Linked list again gives a benefit of dynamic memory allocation, dynamic sizing. Arrays have fixed size. So if you want to know about linked list and arrays, please do check out my previous videos. I have explained those in detail. I'll add that link in the description. For this video, we will implement the stack using linked list. As a homework exercise, what you all can do is try implement the stack using arrays, and you can post that your implementation in the comment section. So this is a stack implementation using linked list. Now you see that we have a stack class and we have a member variable as top. In the constructor, we are initializing the top as null. In the push function, we check if the top is null or not. If top is null, we assign the incoming node to top. If top is not null, then we assign the nodes next as top and top equal to node. So basically what we are doing is, so let's suppose we have this as the node 1. Initially top is empty, so top will point to this one. Now next, our second node comes as 2. So what we'll do, 2 dot next will be 1 and top will point to 2. That's how push will work. And next function is pop. So if my top is null, so it will return null. Else pop node will be top and top will be top dot next. So if it again take this example only, so my pop node is 2 and it says top equal to top dot next. So top equals to top dot next, which is 2 dot next, which is 1. So top will be pointing to 1 and it will return the pop node. And before returning the pop node, we are setting the next pointer as null to clear it. So pop node, this will point to null. That's how the pop will work. The next is peek. So when we discussed about the common operations, we talk about common operations as one of the common operation top. In many libraries of stack, it is also called as peek, basically to peek the top element. So you can see that either the function is top or peek, and it just simply returns the top element. The next is empty. So it checks if the top is null, so it will return true. Basically the stack is empty. If it is not null, so it will return false. Stack is not empty. There can be more functions, more operations which you can think of. For example, I can think of as a other function as size, which will return the size of the stack, and the size of the stack will change as you push or pop the elements from the stack. So that's all about the stack and its operations. If you like the video, please do share and like the video. I'll see you next time.